problem at all ranks. Folks, Jalen Hurts could have worked with any coach on the planet. You don't think Clutch Sports would have gotten him a quarterback coach? Anybody? Lincoln Riley? Maybe like Bill O'Brien? Anybody that worked with him in the past? Tom House he worked with. Brady's guy. Man. Because he can't work with the coach. What does that have to do with the guy he's posting pictures with? Poor guy's in shambles. Poor guy's in shambles. Imagine working your whole life to become a football player and not satisfied you didn't hit an arbitrary number. I got news for you, AJ. Nothing will satisfy you. Correct. How he better not screw up the draft sales. I think he's been hitting too many good fastballs the last couple of years. Hurts better fall in line and embrace the changes, or so help me God. Tom House is one of the most renowned quarterback coaches. Hurts knew that what he was doing with the Jalenites. You know what's funny too, Trev? I was the first to report that he was working in Los Angeles because Timo Solani had a restaurant. Tom House, Jalen Hurts, they all went to dinner. Everybody in Philadelphia was like, how's this guy know? Because we know Timo Solani. We've been to that restaurant. And Timo Solani goes, hey, Hurts and Tom House are in there. I'm like, oh, okay. Angelo's going to join us at the bottom of the hour. A Hall of Fame bust is the goal after you're paid in a ring. Rasputin. I heard Xander say something interesting today. And I completely agree. Jalen Hurts, his resume today, no question, he's trending in a good place to be considered for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. But if his career were to end right now, there's not a shot in hell that guy would ever make the inside of a Hall of Fame unless he was paying for it. Not happening. And he's been in the league 7 years. Jim Plunkett's got a better resume than Jalen Hurts. Jim Plunkett. So before you start barking about Hall of Fame, how he's getting too big-headed, Sills. I think the organization is getting a little bit ahead of themselves. You need to ask your organization that. Resume's a team trend. What about him as a quarterback specifically? I don't see anything redeeming about his play. That's Hall of Fame. He does nothing special as a skill set. Nothing. Hey, by the way, intern Sirianni, Plunkett was not awful. Plunkett may have been like the modern day guy in Seattle, like a Sam Darnold. So, I mean, Tom House has been around for so long. He used to work for the Texas Rangers, and their pitchers throw the football. Hey, you want to hear something too, DFW? Tom House is the guy who caught Henry Aaron's 715th home run in the bullpen when he pitched for the Braves. Do you know the guy in the bullpen when Milo Hamilton's making the call? Tom House is the guy who caught number 715. when he was playing for the Braves. And that Monday night against the Dodgers, Tom House caught that pitch, or he caught that home run. Yeah, he caught the home run. Take a look at the video of Henry Aaron hitting that home run. That's Tom House in the outfield catching it. Howie, the common denominator in all our success. I hear no slander, only constructive criticism. I think Howie Roseman, in my opinion, will figure it out. It just might take him a little longer here because he's got more than one dynamic. He's got a coach you got to figure out, quarterback, and you're losing a star player. There's three dynamics here. And what else? You got to start paying younger players on defense. You're the cheapest defense in football right now. I didn't say you're the most limited talent. You're just not spending any dough over there. The shit that Vic Fangio's done in 2 years, pretty much really the 22 season when he was a consultant and also in 24 and 25 has been remarkable. He's right in the conversation with Jim Johnson as the best defensive coordinator in the history of the Eagles. Bud Carson, all them dudes. We have been the beneficiaries of one of the best offenses in 22 and 24, except the quarterback. I'll take that back, Pietas. In 2022, I think the quarterback was a weapon. But that's the best you've seen of Hurts since 2022. And his best game was actually the Super Bowl he lost. I thought he was okay in the Super Bowl that beat Kansas City, but he wasn't the best player on the field that day. Best player on the field was Milton and Josh Sweat. Those were the best players. Somebody asked, what more could a football player want? And I was saying, since AJ has a ring and wealth, that's right. It's legacy. You're dead right. It's legacy. He's looking at the legacy now. 22, 23, 18 passing touchdowns in a passing league, with the offensive resume means if you don't run, he's useless. Correct. The quarterback that you bought right now is not the guy you bought in 22. The guy you bought in 22 was a weapon. This guy's mediocre because he's a mediocre passer. Sills, how would you deal with a player like that in the locker room then? Is it fair to let AJ leave then? Abe, here's how you deal with him. You coddle him more. Okay? You traded for him. You knew who he was. His pre-draft profile has not changed. So when you trade for him, don't have buyer's remorse after the fact when you find out all that shit about him was true. And remember, Abe, I'm going to pull a Jimmy Johnson on you. Is he productive? Yes. Is he very productive? Yes. Is he a phenomenal decoy for the run game? Yes. Is there any coincidence that he's played in some of the greatest run offenses in pro football history over the recent time with Henry and Barkley? No. Okay? Get this. This isn't grabbing players by their face mask anymore and kicking their ass.